Welcome back. We've got Mike Miltimore joining us today from Lee's Music. How are you?
It's a great day to be Mike Miltimore.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah.
I think every day is a good day.
Some days, was it raining outside? Because in my world, it was really sunshiny.
You gotta love this. I need to adopt this fabulous attitude on life. I love it.
Yeah.
Although the rain's not getting me down yet. It's too early. We needed it, so I'm okay.
Absolutely. It makes things nice and green.
It does.
And I live in Valley View, so I can look out and see the bluffs. They're all green right now, which is my favorite time, and it's just gorgeous.
It is. It's very lush out there. It feels more like the West Coast than, but you know what? In 2 months, we know it's going to be a lot of a drier and yellower.
It's going to brown up and be unique as well.
Yeah. How was Frankfurt weather-wise? You just got back from somewhere.
Yeah, Frankfurt was fantastic. I was there for Music Mess, which is the world's largest trade show for music and audio systems and all that kind of stuff. And it was fantastic. It was warm while I was there. And the people of Germany are just really, really nice.
Yes.
And of course, as soon as they know you're from Canada, you've got instant likability, I guess.
Sure. Do you speak any German, or did you pick any up?
Ein große Bier bitter, which means one big beer, please.
You know what? You did what you had to do to get by.
That's right, yeah.
I love it. So I know that we haven't talked to you for a long time, and I'd love to update our viewers on how the production of the Riversong guitars is going. I know that you have a whole new assembly line building or something going on.
Yeah, so what we've done, one of the reasons why I was in Frankfurt was we're working on a world distribution deal and a licensing deal with the major manufacturer. And our guitars, we just can't build enough of them. The demand is super fantastic.
That's amazing.
It is. It really is. And one of my personal heroes yesterday phoned me and ordered a guitar. Actually, his wife did, because all he could do was talk about our guitars.
Who?
I can't tell you until it's built.
Come on, you got to tell us.
But I will totally tell you. But it's cool.
Personal heroes.
One of my personal one of the guys, I think that guy's doing some really, really cool stuff, and I dig him a lot. So
really cool.
And apparently, as much as I talked about meeting him while we were at a trade show in January, he went home and was talking to his fiance about meeting us.
The Beatle?
No, different guy.
You'd have to tell us if that was the case.
I'll totally tell you. Yeah, so
good for you.
So that was pretty exciting. So yeah, things are just going really well. We got a new building on Lawrence Street, the old Menzies building, which they moved somewhere else, and we've got that building, and we've been setting it up with our new saws and everything like that, where we're going to be producing our Canadian handmade guitars that we're going to ship all over the world.
And this is a new one.
This is a new model. It's our Canadian series, so it's our tradition series, but our Canadian model. And what's exciting about this one is if you can see the wood grain on the top. See how it's kind of figured and it's got that really cool look to it?
Yeah.
It's actually figured red spruce, or also known as Adirondack spruce, which comes from the East Coast.
Is that the wood they make the chair out of as well, the Adirondack chair?
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
I'm not an expert.
It's
I can't comment,
nope.
so I'm going to refuse that. But Adirondack spruce comes from the East Coast.
Yes.
It's a fantastic wood, and it's known as the wood of choice for vintage guitars and that kind of a thing. And we've got a supply of actually figured Adirondack spruce. So it's Eastern Canadian spruce. And then we thought we'd throw it up a little bit, and if that makes sense, we do Western Canadian spruce. So this is Sitka spruce from the West Coast. So it's like an East meets West kind of a thing.
I like it.
And because of our unique guitar technology, it allows us to move the neck up and down and intonate and do all that kind of stuff. It just this beautiful, big, booming tone out of this guitar. And Vintage Guitar Magazine called it the steel flamenco, just because it's just very expressive and amazing sounding. So
good for you. Things are going well, hey?
Yeah.
Things are going well. And these guitars, are you making as many of these as the other kind?
Yeah, so it's all part of the series.
Yeah.
And we hired a lean manufacturing expert to come in and look at our process, get rid of the waste, and of course, keep the quality and consistency up, because quality is built in every step with lean manufacturing.
Yeah.
And he figured out that to build these necks in our old shop, which was a big custom shop, it took us 1,000 steps. So now we've got all the equipment and everything right there, so it's a lot more efficient now.
It is lovely to have a visit with you. We are out of time, but it's great to have an update, and I'm glad things are going so well. This has been such a long time coming for you, and it sounds like everything's going really smoothly.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Thanks for having us on again.
Yeah,
it's
for
always
sure.
a lot of fun.
All right, do you want to play us out, maybe?
Sure.
Let's do it. Back in 2 minutes.